Comebacks in CSGO aren't easy. From the pressure of playing on the biggest stages to the tilt from losing round after round, any comeback at all is incredibly impressive. So today, we wanted to honor the most unbelievable come from behind wins CSGO has ever seen. But before we get into that, I want to remind you guys to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and that way you'll never miss a video just like this one. And with that, let's get into the top 10 impossible CSGO comebacks. Look, there's only one comeback that could possibly kick off this list, the Olof Boost.
Well, he's here, he sees them down there, straight headshot, they have no idea. Smith's looking confused and dazed, and there's gonna be a follow-up headshot. Olof Boost, you've gotta be kidding me, takes down Hiroshima as well.
You've seen it a million times, but for good reason. In Map 3 of the DreamHack Winter 2014 Major Quarterfinals, Fnatic were down 13-3, with no hope in the world of mounting a comeback. But of course, that's when Olof Meister made history.
And they still are not sure, they're just getting fired at, they're going down!
Now, in case you haven't heard us explain this one before, Olof Meister got a boost up into a specific spot on the map where he could see his opponents, but they couldn't see him, giving him free headshots every round. The boost allowed Fnatic to take the map all the way back, eventually winning 16-13.
They make their way to the semis of another major tournament here. Pronax with a final kill, 16-13.
Of course, at the time, many people were pretty frustrated and upset by the strat.
Because it wasn't fair against LLC, it was a dirty trick, in my opinion.
That specific boost was game-changing enough that it definitely needs to be reconsidered. It definitely can't just go, unquestioned.
The result was eventually overturned, giving LDLC the series. LDLC also went on to win the entire tournament, which might make this an incredible comeback from both teams, if we're being honest. Taking the number 9 spot on our list is a sweet comeback against the greatest CSGO roster of all time.
On the catwalk area, my goodness, nothing can be done, and the Renegades have upset Astralis in map 1 of this series.
At the IEM Katowice 2019 Major, Renegades were facing down an Astralis that seemed unbeatable. And I don't mean in the metaphorical sense either. Astralis were literally up 12-3 at the half.
Well, finding this one kill in Dupree does go a long way. However, that timer has ticked down, and so has his health points.
Even after switching sides, things didn't look great. Renegades picked up 2 rounds, but Astralis quickly extended their lead to 14-5. The map seemed unwinnable, but that is when Renegades really went off.
But when there's Augs alive, like so, and JKS using it to his advantage, Gratisfaction there to support, and they're just gonna run right into the crosshairs right about now. And I can tell you, as it stands, Renegades have indeed done it. They have potentially shocked us all.
Renegades pushed the map all the way to overtime, where they ended up taking the dub.
And it's now all come down to Zipex. Aug in hand, kit in hand, with the smoke on the catwalk area. My goodness, nothing can be done, and the Renegades have upset Astralis in map 1 of this series.
Now, they may have gone on to lose the series, but their resilience on Mirage made for a comeback for the ages. Coming in at number 8 is a comeback so incredible it needed 4 overtimes to happen. At the Star Series I-League Season 4 Finals, FaZe Clan was getting destroyed by Team Liquid. And I don't mean like 15-5 destroyed, it was 12-0.
True, actually, almost so eager to find the last player that he almost got himself killed. Yeah.
But the comeback began with an incredible ace clutch from Rain.
He relocates into construction. See if Rain can pick up round number 2. There's a headshot mid-air. Rain hiding in the corner. This might be perfect. He's got the quad, and there's the ace. Picking it up, clutching the round, and finding round number 2 for FaZe.
And then things got a little crazy. FaZe went on a tear, winning 15 rounds and dropping just one to take the scoreline all the way to 15-13. Then Liquid managed to squeeze out 2 wins of their own before the map went to quadruple overtime. 24 rounds later, FaZe finally closed it out, turning what was almost a 16-0 loss into a 28-26 victory.
Go straight onto Mirage, and that's a great flashbang. Olof will take him down. And finally, we put an end to Inferno in 4 overtimes with a scoreline of 28-26. FaZe Clan, what a crazy game.
Coming in at number 7 is a truly unbelievable comeback from HellRaisers during ESL Pro League Season 4.
Bially's going to try and put this into overtime, but in all fairness, the game should have been done ages ago. HellRaisers with an incredible comeback for what, the 6th time from a 12-3 half this year. That is just unbelievable.
Look, you all know how this kind of thing goes. When a game is 12-3 at the half, it just seems unwinnable.
I actually made some mental notes there. The rounds HellRaisers actually won. So it was the first gun round where VP had 2 scouts and a FAMAS, and then they won 2 Tech 9 rounds after that. They didn't actually win a single real gun round.
But seemingly, HellRaisers didn't quite understand that the game was over. They kept fighting. After losing another 2 rounds to go 14-4, they won 12 rounds straight.
Yeah. Bondix gotten his teammate, so you're right, potentially the time to do so. He'll tank the nade, and they're going to wrap around behind him, so the chance to save is getting limited, and Sticko just nails a shot. It's simple as that. This is now 14-12. Virtus Pro are looking Virtus Pooey.
Look, there's no doubt, Virtus Pro definitely choked here, but the reason this comeback happened is because HellRaisers just didn't give up. They played smart and stayed calm under pressure.
Bially finally gets a trade, but it's 0 onto Taz, and this is going to happen. It's all down to Bially and Virtus Pro. I imagine they're probably not even talking to each other at this point because things are shocking. Bially's going to try and put this into overtime, but in all fairness, the game should have been done ages ago. HellRaisers with an incredible comeback for what, the 6th time from a 12-3 half this year. That is just unbelievable.
We've got a classic at our number 6 spot because we're going all the way back to 2013. NIP versus Renegades at the ESEA Season 13 Invite Finals.
Can he do something special to keep them in this game? No, he can't. It is probably the most ridiculous comeback I have seen in ages.
Look, back in 2013, NIP were on top of the world. They were in the middle of what would become an incredible 87-map win streak, dominating the first year of competitive CSGO. But up against Renegades on Nuke, things were looking shaky.
Behind enemy lines dies Kid Right. The last player left, last round, 2 points on the Ninjas in Pajamas, and he does go down. Renegades at the end of the half with 13 points to the 2 points of the Ninjas in Pajamas.
Staring down a 13-2 scoreline, NIP went full Super Saiyan and won the next 14 rounds straight to win the map.
Freeberg, now a 1 versus 1. Freeberg versus Smith. Smith is behind yellow. He seems to think so. Now he knows it. Oh, he's got a nade. That could be it. Boom! Freeberg takes out Smith with a nade. Scream, not looking in the right position there. As a counter-terrorist plays forward. Oh, Kid Right, what? Crazy. Flips around there and takes out that player who jumps out of the sky at him. And he does go down. That's game. Great job there by the Ninjas in Pajamas. Good comeback.
You've seen the Virtus throw already, so for our number 5 entry now, we're bringing you the Virtus Plow.
Perhaps they can finish it right here, right now. Up against the odds, James to finish the job is only Sphinx. Missing his shot. Oh, no way! That is a disaster! Virtus Pro put some respect on their name. Down 15-3, and they take it in OT.
You heard Machine say it. VP were down 12-3 at the half, and then ENCE won 3 more to extend their lead to 15-3. ENCE were on match point, but VP were not going to go down without a fight. In fact, they weren't going to go down at all.
3 versus 4. Oh, what a shot! Sanji takes Sphinx alongside the utility down and out. Doto does have a very fast flank, but it's been held by Jame. And there you have Virtus Pro.
That's right, they won 13 rounds in a row to push it to overtime, where VP took it home with a final 19-17 scoreline. Not so easy for ENCE.
Now a second, perhaps they can finish it right here, right now. Up against the odds, James to finish the job is only Sphinx, missing his shot. Oh, no way!
Our number 4 comeback is a truly inspiring story of perseverance. It's Quantum Bellator Fire's comeback against Mouse Esports in the 2018 Boston Major Group Stage.
Trying to make his way back out that bomb. He can't actually stop it from being defused. Boomic is already on it. Sunny, he can't stop this from happening. What an incredible story here. The kill comes through, a Cinderella story of what can be accomplished when you do not give up.
QBF went into the major as underdogs, but they managed to bring down top teams on their way to the bracket stage, including this impressive comeback against Mouse. Down 13-2, QBF needed something big to get back in the game.
It's denying the bonus
Yeah, I was
money.
going to say, for a quick moment I was thinking, if they lost their minds, but no, you're right. They don't want to give the $600 extra bonus to Alina, and now they're trying to knife, but he's going to take the money anyway.
They're going to get picked off at least one here. They're going to have a quick flank as well. There's the kill from Quick. Boomic is going to come with the ladder any second. Oh, he even gets a leg on the follow-up. Pistol whips Chris J at range. And the up. Oh no, just barely misses. But Jimco is dealing with it. The defense holds strong again, and Mouse Sports is stopped one more time.
QBF won 5 rounds, lost 1, and then took 9 more rounds in a row to win 16-14 and lock in a spot in the bracket stage. QBF might not have won the major, but they proved that they deserved a spot.
We can't actually stop it from being defused. Boomic is already on it. Sunny, he can't stop this from happening. What an incredible story here. The kill comes through, a Cinderella story of what can be accomplished when you do not give up.
At number 3, we have a major winning comeback from Astralis.
Bomb has been picked up by Dupree. They get the spray. Neo takes one and Taz is there. And Astralis, they win the first major championship. 16-14 against Virtus Pro. Unbelievable!
Astralis started off the final map of the Atlanta Major Grand Finals by losing 7 straight rounds to VP. After that, they managed to pick up a few rounds here and there, but VP were just always a step ahead of them.
It's just Virtus Pro continuing 4 more rounds, Semler, and they've got it.
But Astralis didn't panic. They held fast and fought back, taking the scoreline to 14-12 before earning their first major trophy with 4 rounds in a row.
Can he find him in time? Neo just crouching behind the angle, and there's 1, there's 2! No saving it! This is Astralis' turf! Get out!
Gonna try and gun for it, but Kirby will take him down. A quad kill here. Important for VP. Need to get them out of the hands of Taz and Pasha. Nearly won. There's Sip with the kill. Can they find Pasha? They will. Kirby getting the kill. Finally, Pasha coming in with a refrag, but he's down. The bomb has been picked up by Dupree. They get the spray. Neo takes one, and Taz is there. And Astralis, they win the first major championship. 16-14 against Virtus Pro.
Our runner-up is a play that needs no introduction, coldzera's Jumping Orb.
Here he comes once again. The first base is a Dren. He's going to hit the ground there as Cold. Oh, what? A jumping double from Cold! What is going on right now? How does he do this?
In map 1 of the Columbus Major semi-finals, Liquid and Luminosity were pretty even at the half, but Liquid went on a tear on T-side, going up to 15-9. It was match point, and coldzera had to do something insane to keep his team in the game. And of course, you already know how this one goes.
Here he comes once again. The first base is a Dren. He's going to hit the ground there as Cold. Oh, what? A jumping double from Cold! What is going on right now? How does he do this? Cold has saved Luminosity with the all play. Unthinkable scenes there on the B apartments. They needed a huge play, but that was something I'm never going to see ever again.
The Jumping Orb is a statistical anomaly. The play shouldn't have worked. The math does not check out. It's a stupid play to even attempt, but it worked. And Luminosity started a 6-round comeback to push the map to overtime and eventually a win.
And that leaves everything to Hiko again. He is the man you want in this position, but 1 versus 3. This is for everything. This is for the map right now. Hiko making its way around the smoke. With a spammer, he will spot Taco, but that's it. Luminosity with a comeback from 15-10. An amazing play from Cold with the AWP all the way back into overtime.
What's even crazier though is that in map 2, Liquid were 15-6 before Luminosity made another comeback and won in overtime again.
FNX jumping through the smoke, and Adren needs a 1 versus 4 retake with an AWP. And there it is, Cold is going to take his head off, and Luminosity will find themselves in the grand finals against Na'Vi.
And the top spot on our list goes to a combination clutch and comeback that won NA their first and only major.
Towards A, nothing else is going on. He's got to go back. Stewie's on his own, but look at the time. Look at the time. There's 7 seconds to plant the bomb. They're trying to build pyramids, but there's no more play. Stewie's won the round. We're going to overtime.
In map 3 of the grand finals of the Boston Major, C9 were down. FaZe was in control of the second half of Inferno, and things were looking extremely difficult for C9.
Cloud9 are at the point of no return. The bomb is far too thick. They cannot win this. They've got to run away. They have to run away. They've got all the kills, but they won't win the round. It's match point FaZe.
They weren't just underdogs. They were down 15-11 and needed something big. Fortunately for C9, FaZe started to crumble.
Indeed, Guardian, he whiffs the first shot. They start to march forwards. FaZe know this is their chance. They could steal it away from Cloud9. The flick shot missed Guardian in the most pivotal moment. It has to be Carrigan. It has to be the leader. But it's Rush all the way, and Cloud9 again.
And then at 15-14, Stewie did the impossible to force overtime with just 3 bullets left.
Towards A, nothing else is going on. He's got to go back. Stewie's on his own, but look at the time. Look at the time. There's 7 seconds to plant the bomb. They're trying to build pyramids, but there's no more play. Stewie's won the round. We're going to overtime.
NA fans know the rest of the story. C9 took it 22-19 in overtime, completing a comeback for the history books.
That is the most insane way to win a major. It could hardly have been more difficult.
Alright guys, that was our list. Which one of those was your favourite? Did we miss any comebacks out that should have gone on the list? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Oh baby, Shroud 1v4.